The mask finally came off. This is from Asmongold Clips. We're gonna look at this. Honestly, no idea. Looked like a pride parade, whatever. So we're probably gonna see some brain melting takes. Also, please consider liking, subscribing. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. We're gonna see, bro. Fun fact: we have our own essentially like pride parade. But it's essentially just like a fetish convention at this point, fetish parade. The CSD in Berlin. I'm pretty sure it's Berlin. I could be wrong. It was right. It initially started out as like a just pro gay rights thing, right? And now it's just like I'm gonna piss in your mouth in public kind of thing, and like I'm gonna show you what we're doing inside our bedroom but in public. That's what it has become. It's kind of funny, right, how all of these things have eventually become essentially just perverted. Moving on.
Reporting live for gay people. Oh god.
I hate men. I'm a misandrist.
What are guys getting so wrong?
Because you're gay.
I'm gay. Yeah, gay guys are fine. Straight guys right now, huge problem. Why are men so horrible right now?
Men are misogynistic. Men want women dead, and men just want to rape women. It's
Which men? Let's look at the statistics. Which men? Which men are you referring? Which men? Which men? Which men? Yeah, can we ask that? Which men? Right? Which men? Would you look at the statistics and then tell me which men it is? Moving on.
disgusting, and
Not the hot one.
I hate men. Dudes are just. Oh my god! Look at that! Ah! Look at that shit.
Whatever. I'm not saying anything. Right? It wouldn't bother me. Right? I don't care about that they were smooching each other. The only downside is that I absolutely know that they would want me dead. But not immigrant men. They're the good ones. Gonna cite citizen vigilante here. I don't think it's the good ones that left your country.
Yeah.
I fucking love it.
Would the world be better off without men?
Duh. Is that even a question?
Have you ever had a good experience with a man?
That's a.
She better throw away a phone. She better politely throw away her clothes. She likely should throw away her accessoires. She better not use public transport as that is mostly she better not use anything, actually. She better go back to the caves and wear a piece of fur that she, by the way, made herself. Otherwise, she's kind of cooked. It's like, the world would be better without men. You'd be sitting in a cave. I love these people because, see, there's nobody better at making people right-wing than these people. There is nobody better at making people right-wing than left-wingers. Particularly left-wing women, right? It is very interesting to see that, right? There's nobody better at that, right? No right-wing politician, no whatever. What do we have? Like no fresh and fit, no, I don't know, anybody, right? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Right? No right-wing influencer. It's these people that may actually have the most success rate in turning people right-wing.
Great question, actually. No.
Most people.
There is nobody better at making people anti-LGBTQ than these. There's nobody better at making people anti-trans than trans people. That is a fact.
People's opinions about the opposite gender that are negative come from personal unresolved trauma every single time.
Top bottom verse, Timothy Chalamet.
Yep. So here's the thing, right? We can see this with like relationships, right? Particularly, right? Women and men, that's a harsher, I'm gonna say it, right? We're not safe from that. We're projecting our bad experiences in relationships onto the next partner. The next partner has to somehow unravel this mess, which that is not their responsibility. That is not their responsibility. It is not my girlfriend's future girlfriend's responsibility to unravel my trauma. It is not her responsibility to like unravel my trauma. That is just not right. But we are doing that. That's why I'm saying. That's why the less partners, the better. There is some truth to that. Because somebody who has had 10 partners has a lot more trauma than somebody who has had 2. Hot take. Actually, that's not the hot take. That's just literally proven data.
Jacob Elordi and Donald Trump.
I'm killing Donald Trump. You know what? I'm gonna get on top with Donald Trump. So I'll get him in a chokehold and shoot him in the fucking throat and shoot him in the fucking heart and shoot him in the
Can't she be jailed for that? Can she? If there are Americans in my chat, can she be jailed for that? Because I feel like that would be a jailable offense, would it not? Or at least like right? That I feel like that could be a crime, is it not? Right? Or am I stupid? That's crazy. Fantasies of violence. Ah, yes. But we're the evil ones here, huh? Well, men are the evil ones.
fucking brain. And then, I guess like Jacob Elordi could fuck me. I don't know.
Yeah, I saw it.
What was the other one?
Just so sad. She can vote. I told y'all. Tried to warn everybody about this situation. I tried.
IQ tests for votes. IQ tests for votes. IQ tests for votes. On like at the place where you can vote IQ tests immediately. We need them. You said this about Australia Prime Minister, you would definitely be arrested. I'm pretty sure if you said that about our Chancellor, you'd get arrested, right? This man would arrest you for calling him Pinocchio. Like, you would definitely get I think this is something that you could get arrested over. I'm pretty sure.
To say it.
Who do you think gives better neck, me or Charlie Kirk?
Oh, you, 100%. Duh.
Is Charlie Kirk the throat though?
I mean, like, ultimately, because that's how he died, so, like, low-key.
I love how there's, like, just 3 random, just, like, shaking their ass behind it. Same guy.
I don't think that's not a pride parade. That is just a sodomy parade. A fucking pervert parade. That's all it is. Absolute degeneracy. Might as well go onto the hub. IQ tests wouldn't work because smart people can spend most of their time acting stupid. Are you saying that stupid people can't act smart? Anyway.
Guy from earlier went viral for this? No.
Beautiful trans
Oh god.
women out here, tell us about your transition, how it went.
Why are you asking me those questions?
Like, we're interviewing like trans women and stuff like that.
I'm not a trans woman. I'm a.
Oh no, we're fully supportive. Fully supportive. Do you want to talk about
I love how she stops herself. Wait a minute. Oh, I can't say that I'm a real woman.
sort of transitioning or anything like that, or like what people
I
can?
never transitioned because I was born a woman.
No, of course you're a woman. Of course.
What is your opinion on trans women?
He's rage baiting her like that is a furry parade without the fur. Honestly, I felt probably more safe on the furry parade than whatever this is. Because I'm pretty sure the furries wouldn't murder me for being white and straight, I think.
I support them and I love them. That's why we're
Though there is honestly a lot of overlap.
interviewing them or showcasing them. Like
Well, you haven't interviewed one yet because I'm not a trans woman.
Is there another definition that people like to use, or I don't mean to be?
I was born a woman. I was born with female genitals.
Okay.
So
Because I don't.
you thought I was a man when I was born. You thought I was born with male genitals.
I thought.
You thought I was a man. They did a study, and the study said something like over 70% of people hide what they really believe about this gender identity stuff. The reason why.
Well, yeah, obviously, because you get shit on, right? It's rather interesting, right? You get harassed, they would call your boss, they would get you fired, they would physically harm and attack you, right? We just recently had it on Twitter where a detransitioner said the things the way she looks at it, right? and they were threatening her. They were harassing her. They were threatening violence towards her children. All that stuff, right? We know this already. We know this. You would hide this because you do not want to actually, right? You do not want to be harmed. Anyway, it's also a fun fact. Recent studies from Finland show, right? This is a little fun fact here. Recent studies of Finland show that there's no correlation with an improved mental stability and transitioning. That means that people that would take themselves out before transitioning will still do it after transitioning because there's no correlation. Anyway, moving on.
Why there's so much, you know, quote, trans acceptance and a lot of this stuff like non-binary acceptance is because people don't want to get fired from their job because there's a particularly rabid, aggressive, small group of people that are enforcing this non-reality on everybody else. Everybody knows that if you get a tattoo all over your body and you make your skin black, you do not become an African American. You are not a black person. You cannot get surgery and become a woman. If you're born a man, you will always.
Indeed. I don't have a banana, but imagine, right? I don't have a banana, but imagine I had a banana and a I don't know, whatever. A peach, right? This is a banana. This is a peach. You can paint the banana like a peach. You can give it the same color. It is still a banana, and it will never not be a banana. It will still taste like a banana. It will still look like a banana. If you scrape it enough, the color will come off. It is still a banana. A banana can never be a peach, no matter how hard you try. It will never be a peach. It's that simple. It really is. Okay, we like suggest a video more Paz compilation most viewed video by Tally Kong. We can look at that depending on how long it is. That's fine. That's fine.
Be a man. Now, people can respect and, you know, treat you with a degree of compassion, but a lot of times people are doing it because they're polite.
See, if you tell me that you're a trans woman, I will be like, fair. You can believe that. Cool. I have no problem with that. Do whatever you like. I will not attack you, but you can't force me to agree with this non-reality, right? That's the first thing, and I don't have to agree with it. That's the only requirement, right? I will call you a she out of politeness, but if you ask me whether I believe or not you're a woman, my answer would be clearly no, and there's nothing you can do about it. It's that simple.
Not because they agree with you. They're placating you. And I think this is like the overwhelming majority of people know that you can't change your gender.
I think that
what did you think?
Trans women are real women.
They're not. But he's obviously just acting. Anyway, banana peach, kind of innocent example. It does the trick. It does the trick, right? It does the trick, right? It does. Anyway, yeah, that is the harsh reality. But yeah, they're just straight up out here saying, yeah, you should be. If you're a man and you're white, you should die. Oh, did she even discriminate? Right? Did she even discriminate? Was she like all men, or was she just like except black men? They're fine. Insanely high crime rates, by the way. Comparison to the amount of population. Same with people from the Middle East. Anyway, regardless, it's rather interested. If I see trans, I'll just walk away. Got nothing to talk about with them. I'm not interested in this game of how to call them, and I gain nothing from being nice to them. Technically, that's true. But, well, you might come across somebody on the internet who is like that, who has a different opinion and screams at you, whatever. But usually, if they're rude, you don't have to respect them either way. So, like, whatever. Anyways, whatever. Well, we'll have to probably keep accepting this non-reality. Remember, I live in a country where if you don't call somebody who's trans, they can jail you. Wonderful.